Let me ask you something honest. Is there a girl in your life right now, a coworker, a classmate, someone you see regularly, and something feels off? Like the energy between you two is just slightly different from everyone else? She acts a certain way around you that she doesn't quite act around others. But she hasn't said anything. And you haven't said anything. And now you're just living in this weird in-between zone wondering if you're imagining the whole thing. Bro, you're probably not imagining it. Here's the truth about women and crushes. She is almost never going to walk up to you and say it directly. That's not how it works. What she's going to do instead is leak it, quietly, in small moments, in little patterns of behavior that most guys either miss completely or overthink into the ground. And by the time he finally figures it out, the moment is gone. The window closed, and she moved on thinking he just wasn't interested. That is not happening to you today. In this video, I'm breaking down every real sign a girl has a crush on you but will never say out loud. These are not myths. These are not generic textbook signals. These are actual behavioral patterns that show up consistently when a woman is genuinely feeling something she hasn't said yet. At the end of this video, you're going to think of at least one specific girl and go, oh wow. Let's get into it. Number 1. She finds reasons to be near you that don't fully make sense. She walks past your desk when her destination is clearly in the other direction. She shows up in the same spot at the same time more than coincidence can explain. Volunteers for the same things you volunteer for. She sits near you when there are plenty of other options. None of these things feel dramatic on their own, but together they form a pattern. And that pattern has a name. It's called proximity seeking. When a woman has a crush, she is unconsciously drawn toward the person. She creates opportunities to be in your space without having to admit why. Pay attention to the geography. If she keeps ending up near you, she is putting herself there on purpose even if she doesn't fully realize it herself. Number 2. She remembers everything you say. You mentioned something offhand 3 weeks ago. Something small, a show you were watching, a food you hate, a place you want to visit someday. She brings it up today like it's important information, because to her, it is. People remember what they care about. Full stop. If she is storing the small details of your conversations and pulling them back up later, she has been paying a level of attention to you that goes beyond casual. That kind of memory is emotional. It means you're taking up space in her head long after the conversation ended, and that only happens when someone matters. Number 3. Her whole energy shifts when you enter the room. She was relaxed, loud, completely herself with everyone else. And then you walked in, and something changed. Maybe she got slightly quieter. Maybe she sat up a little. Maybe she became suddenly more aware of how she looked or what she was saying. This is not her being weird. This is her nervous system responding to someone she has feelings for. You make her slightly self-conscious in the best possible way. She cares how she comes across to you in a way she doesn't care with anyone else in that room. If you pay attention, really pay attention, you can feel the shift. The energy changes when you arrive. That's not random. Number 4. She laughs at things that aren't even that funny. You said something average, mildly amusing at best. Now listen, sometimes people are just polite, but there is a specific kind of laugh that is different. It's relaxed, it's warm, lingers a little longer than it should. Her eyes soften. She's not performing for the room, she's just genuinely enjoying being around you. When a girl has a crush, she finds the person funnier, more interesting, more magnetic than they probably objectively are. Because attraction colors everything. If she consistently laughs easier with you than with others, that's not a coincidence. That's her feelings leaking out through her smile. Number 5. She gets slightly weird when you mention other girls. Brought up a female friend. Or a girl from work. Or someone you were talking to. For just half a second, her vibe shifted. Maybe her answer got shorter. Maybe she asked a follow-up question that she played off as casual. Maybe her smile got a little tighter. She's trying to hide it and she almost pulls it off. Almost. Women are incredibly emotionally perceptive, but they are terrible at hiding micro-reactions to things that affect them. Tiny shift you noticed? That was emotional investment. You can't be jealous about someone you have zero feelings for. The reaction gives it away every single time. Number 6. Texts you things that had zero reason to be sent. A meme that made her think of you. Song she thought you'd like. A random, hey, did you ever try that place you mentioned text out of nowhere on a Tuesday afternoon. These required a response. None of them moved any practical conversation forward. But she sent them anyway. because she wanted an excuse to be in your world for a moment. Texting someone random things with no agenda is one of the purest signs of a crush. It means you pop into her head during her normal day, and instead of just letting the thought pass, she acts on it. She reaches out. She wants to create a small moment with you even when there's no reason to.